Three men, three heartbreaks, $3 billion in combined wealth, and not one of them is holding a trophy tonight. FIFA paid out $871 million this tournament. Record money, record tickets, record everything, but the 9 players on this list already had more than that. Before a single match was played, we're ranking every major World Cup star, not by goals, by net worth. And number 1 will make you genuinely question everything you think you know about success. Number 9, and this is where it gets uncomfortable. Yamal, 19 years old, just won the World Cup. Spain's golden boy, and his net worth. Right now, $15 million is the lowest on this entire list. Here's why that's insane. Until this tournament, this exact tournament, his money sat in a court-appointed trust fund. He couldn't touch it. Doesn't own a car, doesn't own a house. But Adidas is building an entire boot line around him. He has a €1 billion release clause at 19, and he has never, not once, in 3 attempts, lost to Mbappe in a single elimination match. The poorest man on this list just beat the second richest. That number is about to explode. Remember it. Speaking of explosions, number 8 built his entire career on being underestimated. Player 8, Emiliano Martinez, $35 million, loaned out 6 times. Arsenal gave up on him completely. He didn't get his real chance until he was 27 years old. Then he won the Copa America twice, then the World Cup twice. His entire car collection, a single Chevrolet Corvette. That's it. The most humble portfolio on a list of near billionaires, and arguably the most decorated goalkeeper of his generation. Some people spend $35 million. He just is $35 million. Player 7, Jude Bellingham, $60 million, 22 years old, youngest player since Pelé to score back. To back braces in World Cup knockout rounds. Adidas, Louis Vuitton, more coming. But inside Real Madrid's locker room, he's not even the highest earner. He lives in a rented villa, not something with his name on the deed yet. At 22, with what he's building, the $60 million is just the starting point. File that away. Number 6 ended Brazil's entire World Cup, personally. But what he did with his money is completely different from everyone else here. Player 6, Erling Haaland, $100 million, 25 years old. He didn't just beat Brazil in this tournament. He ended Neymar's international career. 1 brace, 1 game. That was it for Neymar. Man City pays him $60 million a year on the pitch alone. But here's what separates him from this list. He didn't take endorsement checks. He took equity, a stake in a recovery tech company, a stake in a Scandinavian travel brand, no private jet, 11 million in cars, and a business mind that most 40-year-old CEOs don't have yet. Number 5 has the widest net worth gap. On this entire list, the range is $90 million wide depending who you ask. Player 5, Harry Kane, between $50 and $140 million. That gap, $90 million wide, exists because of one business decision almost nobody reported on. Arsenal released him as a youth player. He spent 8 years at Tottenham without a single trophy. Then Bayern Munich won the league in year 1. And then quietly he walked away from Nike, turned down their renewal, took an equity stake with Skechers instead. Not a check, ownership. A £20 million mansion in Surrey. A property business on the side that is reportedly more profitable than people realize. The man who couldn't win a trophy for a decade is quietly building something that doesn't need trophies to grow. We're in the top 4 now. Number 4 made a decision in 2024 that his own agent called crazy. It made him $250 million. And growing. Subscribe for more wealth documentaries. Player 4, Kylian Mbappe, $250 million. In 2024, he let his PSG contract expire on purpose. Walked away from the biggest renewal offer in French football history. Walked to Real Madrid for 0 transfer fee and kept 80% of his own image rights. Think about what that means. Every Mbappe jersey, every Mbappe ad, every Mbappe appearance, 80 cents of every dollar goes back to him. He's building a baby food startup stake. On the side, not flexing a garage. His car collection, $4.5 million. His brain, genuinely priceless. Top 3 now, and this is where it gets personal. Player 3, Neymar, $450 million. Brazil didn't make the quarterfinals. Norway knocked them out. And after the match, he announced it. Done with international football, forever. The tears were real. But while he cried, Al Hilal deposited another $250 million contract. While he cried, Puma renewed their deal. While he cried, his $8 million watch collection didn't lose a single dollar. The world watched his heartbreak. His accountant watched his portfolio. Same moment, completely different stories. Two men left. Combined net worth, $2.5 billion. Combined World Cup trophies between them this year, 0. Player 2, Lionel Messi, $1.1 billion. This was supposed to be the fairy tale. Second World Cup, 39 years old. The perfect goodbye. Spain shut him out completely. He left the field in tears. Almost certainly his final World Cup. 10 assists this tournament. More than any player in 6 decades. Even in defeat, he's the first athlete in history to become a billionaire through sport alone. Inter Miami's value tripled since he arrived. His farm in Rosario is worth more than most players' entire careers. He didn't get the ending he wanted. The empire didn't care. It just kept growing. And number 1, Cristiano Ronaldo, $1.4 billion, 41 years old. Portugal, round of 16, gone. His 6th World Cup, his last. And in the post-match interview, nobody quoted this line enough. He said, "I'll retire when I want to, not when you want me to. A lifetime Nike deal. Only the 3rd athlete in history to receive one. $75 million private jet. 54 watches. $16 million. Combined. He didn't win this tournament. He didn't win the last one either. And yet, every single player on this list knows his name better than their own salary. Because in football, you can lose the biggest match on earth and still be the standard that everyone else chases. 9 players, 9 completely different paths. 3 legends who went home without the trophy, and $3.5 billion in wealth that didn't need a trophy to exist. The tournament ended. The businesses didn't. Next video, I'm covering the one athlete who built more than Ronaldo without a single major trophy in his entire career. You won't guess who it is.